In today's video, I want to talk about the biggest risk in crypto. This is the sort of risk that nobody is paying attention to, don't really understand, and I believe could potentially ruin lives. So this is probably my single most important video of this cycle. And I think that we're going into a monstrous and very important crypto cycle, a bull run that is going to be remembered for centuries. And I think that there's an awful lot that we need to be aware of. I'm also going to go through some of my predictions that I expect to happen in the coming weeks, months, and years. And we've got a phenomenal track record when it comes to our crypto predictions, predicting the FTX collapse before anybody even really, knew anything shady was going on. We called all of the bottoms in the bear market, and we also called the Bitcoin spot ETF approval, the ETF for Ethereum, and I'm going to go over the upcoming ones as well, because there's a lot to cover off. Right, let's get down to the desktop and dig into everything crypto. So I did say that this was going to be a really important video. And look, I want to talk about some of the people that get a lot of views in the crypto space, but I believe don't really have a Scooby-Doo what they're talking about. And I want to start with 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏. A lot of people, for whatever reason, pay attention to this guy. Don't get me wrong, he's been buying Bitcoin. I think, luck's probably not the right way to describe it, but he has looked at Bitcoin. He's kind of understood, what Bitcoin could be in the future, and, could be a bit of a money glitch in some regards. But ultimately, he's, been wrong about so many things. And one of the things is, Ethereum and the altcoin market, right? He really doesn't understand it. So spot Ethereum ETF approval may be better for Bitcoin, according to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏. 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏 said not so long ago that there will be no other ETFs approved for Ethereum or any other altcoins. He was fundamentally wrong. He went against everything that we've been saying here at Cheeky Crypto. We talked about the Ethereum spot ETF approved, being an ETF for Ethereum before the Bitcoin ETF was even approved, right? We said that this was inevitable. It was going to happen. So another win for predictions here. But look, he's come to the defense of Bitcoin. He argues that that Bitcoin is going to potentially be benefiting from the fact that more people are going to have awareness of Bitcoin and so on, right? But what he really does fail to recognize is this is just the start of the flippening. This is where altcoins start to become more valuable than Bitcoin by market cap. This is something that I'm really, really passionate about, really feel strongly about. And again, it's one of those more long-term predictions that I think is going to be inevitable, right? This is inevitable that it will happen, in my opinion. But, you can let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that there will be altcoins that flip Bitcoin in the future? I think there will be, and I'm really interested to get your views and opinions. And if you enjoy this content, hit the like button. It really does support the channel. We got Crypto Trader says Bitcoin halving still not priced in despite run up to new all-time highs. So look, I want to talk about this, right? A lot of people have got this wrong. This BS about it not being priced in, this BS about being in a bull market, this BS that we've been seeing from all these influencers that are faking it until they make it. Look, a lot of these influencers, they're not great traders, right? We have a look at Crypto Banter, ran, lost lots of money with Luna, FTT, and probably many others, right? Like, these aren't people that really understand the market, in my opinion. They're marketing geniuses, don't get me wrong, but they're not really crypto native people. And look, I want to be really quite, brawl with the content that I'm putting out, because I feel quite passionate about the fact that we're second to none on the predictions, right? We've predicted an awful lot with immense accuracy. I don't think there's been much that we've got wrong in the past 24 months, maybe longer. So look, I think that a lot of people are faking it until they make it, but what they're not recognizing is the fact that it's really a lack of liquidity, right? There's a lack of liquidity out there. What people aren't recognizing is, the cost of living going up. the macro, they're not really paying attention to this right now. I'm in a really unique position as some of the other crypto influencers. We've got contact with YouTube. Now, the stats on Google and YouTube, they're not looking good, right? Like, it's the same people that were here in the bear market. They're here now, maybe a few others, but very few. And then you've got institutional money coming into Bitcoin, coming into Ethereum and some altcoins, a handful of altcoins. But, it's not really like massive volumes just yet. It's not like what we saw with the previous, bull run, or the previous bull runs, I should say. I think that this is, different in some regards, right? We're literally going into the bull run, not in the bull run, as I would see it, based on real data, right? The liquidity is not there. People don't have the spare capital, and because of that, we haven't seen the heights of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and various other altcoins. But we will. I do think that this will be a $10 trillion market cap come the peak of the bull run. Now, we will see the Fed pivot. We will see a crash, and we will see money come flowing in. I really do believe that. I do think this is going to be a monstrous bull run. We got crypto exchange Coinbase adds Bitcoin ecosystem altcoins to its listing roadmap, I should say. So look, this is good. It's good for Bitcoin. It's good for crypto. I like to see them add these altcoins to the roadmap for listing in the future. So that should be good. We got Bitcoin at 68,707.39, down 0.70% in the past 24 hours. Ethereum at 3,931, up 3.67% in the past 24 hours. Again, people telling us that stuff isn't being priced in. It is. We saw Grayscale rolling out of Bitcoin, rolling into Ethereum. And look, my prediction is we are going to see some more of this. We are going to see, big institutional players rolling out of Ethereum into other altcoins like Solana, like XRP, like Cardano, like Chainlink, and so on, as we start to see more ETF approvals for other altcoins. We got Donald Trump pledges to stop Biden's anti-crypto agenda, protect Bitcoin, and free Ross as well. Look, for me, this is really, really cool. Who are you voting for? If you're in the US, let me know in the comments below. Danger as wave of crypto influencers and celebrity X accounts are hacked. I want to talk about this. I think it's really important. As risks go, getting hacked and losing all of your crypto is right up there, right? If an influencer reaches out to you, offering you something, it's probably not them. Nobody is, from an influencer standpoint, is going around DMing people, offering them services or products. It's just not how we roll. What I would say is you can be the best, trader, hodler in crypto and still lose all of your crypto. And I want to come on to some of these risks. One of the biggest ones is obviously being hacked, falling for scammers and stuff like that. So just be mindful when you are receiving DMs that it might not be who you think it is, and you never really know who it is that you're talking to. We got Russian central bank flags sharp rise in crypto-related activity. So like I said earlier, I think we're starting to see the very beginning of a bull run, right? And it's there in plain sight, right? You're seeing this sort of stuff. We got survey 60% of US crypto investors don't understand blockchain technology. Again, this is something that I talk about a lot, particularly with members. You need to go away, do your own research, and stop following these influencers that really don't have any idea what's going on. They don't understand the technology. They're just here to part you with your hard-earned money. Again, I think it's really important that we flag this stuff. You got to try to understand what it is that you're purchasing. Do your own research. Even when I talk about stuff, I'd rather you go away and do your own research. We got Standard Charter analyst says other crypto ETFs such as Solana, XRP is likely, can't get my words out, in 2025. Again, looks like they've been watching Cheeky Crypto. We were talking about this, before the Ethereum ETF approval, that, we believe that, Bitcoin would be approved. It was. We said that it was inevitable that Ethereum would be approved. It's partly approved now. And we have been saying for some time to expect the roll down, I should say, into Solana, XRP, Cardano, Chainlink, just to list a few. This stuff is, stuff we've been talking about for a long time, right? Come jump into our free Discord. Link is in the description of the video. We talk about this stuff because we want you to be successful. We want you to be ahead of the curve. The way that you make money in this space is to be there before everybody else, right? And we were talking about this stuff, highlighting it so you can get in early. You don't want to be getting in once it's approved. You want to be getting in before it's approved, before people recognize that this is something that is likely to happen. Again, it's one of our longer term predictions, and you have a chance to get in sooner rather than later. Now, I want to talk about off ramp. This stuff is really, really important. I don't think people recognize this is the biggest risk to your crypto. If we go back to the collapse of FTX, there were so many people that traded the market impeccably, made zero mistakes, apart from leaving all of their crypto on FTX and losing it all when it collapsed. So this, for me, is a very similar story to what I think we're going to see with the banks. I think that people are going to, do really, really well in this bull market, right? And I think that, in doing so, they're not recognizing the biggest risk to their gains, their profits, and that is when they off-ramp. I think that there's going to be a big increase in the number of people that off-ramp, not realizing the risks, straight into their traditional banks, whether that be in the UK, the US, or wherever, and that's going to get flagged and frozen, and you're going to lose your money. Now, I became a victim thanks to Santander in the UK being debanked. They debanked me because I invested in crypto in 2020 through that bank account. I onboarded around $13,000 onto Coinbase, and then obviously made some profit and deposited that into the account again from Coinbase. That got flagged by the Santander Bank, and they froze the account and closed it down. So, and if you have that happen, you lose all of the money that's in the account. So I want to be really quite clear with people that this is a huge risk. That wasn't a lot of money, 13 grand. It's nothing really. So you can imagine, having a successful bull run and then obviously, off ramping it into your bank account. Let's say it's 100,000. Let's say it's 1 million. There's a big risk that could get frozen. So look, I think this is the biggest risk. Nobody's really paying attention to it. I have some really cool, significant ideas around how to, I guess, mitigate the risk. So if you want to find out more, join us in the free Discord and, find out more there. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.